Every winter, a wild fox appeared at the edge of Lily's farm, staring at the old wooden porch. For 10 years, he came and left without a sound. Until the day she followed him. Lily had moved to the countryside after losing her husband. The small farm kept her busy, but her heart often ached with loneliness. On the first snowy morning after she moved in, she noticed a red fox sitting still under the bare tree near the porch. It wasn't afraid, just watchful. When she stepped outside, it vanished. The next year, on the same date, the fox returned. And again the next winter. Each time, he stayed just a little longer, his eyes fixed on the house as if he was remembering something. Lily began leaving food out. Not that he ever came close while she watched, but in the mornings, the plate was always licked clean. By the 5th winter, the fox waited until she came out with the plate. He would watch her, tail flicking, standing still as she gently set it down. Still, he never came near. "Why do you come here, old boy?" Lily often asked softly, as if he might answer. Something about the fox's visits gave her comfort, as if she was being watched over. One snowy evening in the 10th winter, the fox didn't run. Lily stepped out with his usual meal, but this time, she crouched down and whispered, "Will you let me come with you?" To her surprise, the fox turned and walked slowly toward the woods, pausing to look back at her. Heart racing, Lily followed him. They walked deep into the forest, where snow blanketed the ground in silence. After nearly an hour, the fox stopped at an old collapsed cabin, half swallowed by vines and thyme. Lily's breath caught. She knew this place. 20 years ago, this was her childhood home abandoned after her family lost it to debt. Her father had tried to come back and rebuild, but never managed to. She hadn't been back since. The fox sat beside a broken step and looked up at her. And then she remembered. She was 16, crying on that same porch step the night before they left. A tiny fox kit had limped from the bushes, wounded and shaking. She had wrapped it in her scarf and kept it warm all night before releasing it the next day. Her father warned her not to get attached. Now, 2 decades later, that same fox or perhaps its child had found her. Not just once. Every winter. Not for food, but for her. Her knees gave out as she sat on the snowy ground, eyes filling with tears. "You remembered?" she whispered. The fox walked up to her. Closer than ever. And gently pressed its nose against her knee. Then, just as softly, it turned and vanished into the forest mist. That was the last time she ever saw him. But every winter after, Lily left a bowl out on the edge of the woods. She didn't need to see him anymore. She knew he was there. Watching. Remembering. And somehow, still loving. If this story touched your heart, please like, comment, and subscribe to hear more stories of kindness, animals, and the beautiful ways they remember us.